So you're Eritrean.
Yeah.
What do you eat at home? Because I'm sure there's like injera, ambasha,
Yeah.
you know, all the spices and all the whatnot.
Yeah.
Do you implement that in your diet?
I mean, it's not, I don't eat like, obviously like, damn, that's a good question.
Today we're sitting down with someone who's redefining what discipline and transformation can look like online. Omar, known by many as Mr.Marrr on TikTok, is an Eritrean fitness influencer who's built a following by sharing his intense gym transformation, training mindset, and motivational fitness content. Through consistency and relentless work, he's documented a journey that challenges the stereotypes people sometimes place on East African genetics, showing young Habesha men that with discipline and effort, they can build the physiques they want. We're diving into his process, how he built his physique, the mindset behind the grind, and how he uses social media to motivate others while continuing to push himself to the next level. Welcome to the show, Omar.
Yeah, thanks for having me, bro.
Of course, man, I had to get you on here, like the content that you make. Before we dive into the gym stuff,
Okay.
I want people to get to know a little bit about who you are as a person outside of the gym.
Yeah.
So can you describe yourself in a couple words, who you are?
Yeah. First and foremost, my name is Omar. Currently a student at VCU right now. I'm a information systems major.
Yep.
I'm pretty outgoing. I love meeting new people. And I mean, that's like to sum it up in a nutshell, you know?
Yeah, very outgoing, I could tell. Second we met each other, we worked out yesterday.
Yeah.
You guys seen the promo, should be uploaded before this episode. But yeah, outgoing, easy to talk to, I could tell. What are you ambitious about?
Like besides the gym?
Besides the gym, just as a person.
Of course, like ambitious about school, just becoming overall like successful in life. Like that's something I've always wanted to do. Like I've always been wanting to like achieve financial freedom, like retire my parents, help out my family, like give back to my country and all that. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of my biggest ambitions. I like drawing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay, didn't know that.
Like growing up, I've always liked drawing and like just writing, like documenting like things in my life and just like writing it down.
You journal too?
A little bit, yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Do you like poster drawings?
Poster drawings?
Like no, like do you like post it like online?
Oh no, I don't post it. It's just like just for myself.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Before we wind down even further, I'm curious. Let's emphasize like your transformation a little bit because I feel like it's almost dramatic.
Yeah.
Too, so I'm curious, what was your response to that? Were you just like, dang, like this happened so quick, or like I don't know, like how was that?
Honestly, I didn't even really like start noticing it until like other people like started pointing it out to me. I didn't even really notice it like until I look at old videos and I'm like, dang, like that's crazy, bro. Like as I told you like yesterday, bro, like I didn't even reach 100 pounds till freshman year.
That was insane. You told me so many stories yesterday. It was crazy.
I didn't really start noticing my size until either I saw like older videos or like people like pointed it out to me. Really what I was noticing was like the strength difference. Like I was getting like very strong like in the lifts that I was doing. Every like week or 2 weeks like it was going up. Like as I mentioned to you yesterday, like bro, like I didn't even reach 100 pounds till like freshman year of high school, bro. And then like until maybe like my senior year I got to like 140. And then I graduated like 140, 145. You know, so then when I started working out, I was about 145, I think. Yeah, I was about 145, like 147 on a good day. And then I was just like, yeah, like I just want to reach to like 155. I was like, if I get to like 155, like I'm gonna be happy. I got to 155 and I was like, it's not enough. Like I need more. I was like 160, 165, I'll be happy. I reached there. I was like, I need to get more, like 170. I got to 170. I was like, I need more. I got up to 180. And then that's where I'm at right now. About like 175, 180. Yeah.
Is that your ideal range?
Nah, I do want to get bigger, but like I don't want to like I am trying to like stay as lean as possible right now, but eventually like in a couple months like I'm gonna start the bulk again, and then I'm gonna try to hopefully get to like 190, maybe 200.
Oh my.
We'll see.
200?
If you get to 200, that's like big boy numbers, so we'll see. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, like I would never really notice it until like either others pointed it out to me or I would see old videos of myself. And then I remember like by like my 4th or 5th month, like other people like really started noticing it and like would like point it out to me. Like people that like I went to like different schools and like we'd come back, like, or like I'd visit them like in college, like some of my friends in college, they'd point it out. Or like I remember really like during summertime, when like my freshman year ended and like we were all back home, everybody like really noticed it, and I was like, yeah. And yeah, like then it made me like motivated to like keep on going. But at that time I wasn't doing any content, like I was just working out. And then I remember like I was working out with one of my friends one day, and he was just like we were just like, after we finished, like we have the pump, I'm just like flexing, just like seeing the pump and stuff. And he was like, yo, like, you ever thought about making content? And I was just like,
that's where it started. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, you ever thought about making content? And I was like, like I don't think like I should. I was like, nah, like I never really thought about it. And then he was like, yeah, you should, bro. And then I kind of like brushed it off until I started seeing people on my feed like making gym videos, and I was looking at it, I was like, I'm not that far off,
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, I'm not that far off, so why don't I try? And then, as I said, like I posted that one video, like my first ever video, and then like all my friends were just supporting, like hitting me up, commenting on my videos and stuff. And I was like, let me just like see like if I just keep on posting what happens. And then like every now and then, like I'll get like people that I've never spoken to in my life, Habesha people in particular, DMing me and just telling me like, yo, like you're an inspiration to me, like you're the reason I got into the gym and stuff. And I'm like, damn, like I did not know like I actually like be inspiring these people. So yeah, like that keeps me motivated to want to keep on going. Like I like, as I said, like I always want to make people become better versions of themselves. So yeah.
What's your reaction when people send you that?
Bro, like when I remember like the first time I got that text, like he DM'd me on cause I had like my IG like on my TikTok profile. At that time I wasn't even making videos on Instagram. I was only making videos on TikTok. And then he follows me on Instagram. He texts me and he's like, I want you to know like you're an inspiration to me. Like you inspire many Habeshas and stuff. And I was like, I was so surprised. Like I did not know that, And then I was like, yeah. So yeah, like I just like I want people to be, as I said, be better versions of themselves, like get themselves fit, because as I said, that's like, as I said, as a necessity in life,
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Because you are an inspiration to the people in our community too.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people that do what you do,
Yeah.
the way that you do it.
Yeah.
Again, I commend you for that, because it's unique. It's new. You don't see that a lot.
Yeah, you don't see it a lot, of course. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, like we'll see more like Habesha gym influencers.
Yeah.
I
don't know a lot.
I know one other. There's actually one of my friends from in VCU, like in Richmond. He makes gym videos too, and he's very jacked. Like he's been working out for quite a few years now. So yeah, that's like the only other one that I know though.
Yeah, because we need some like people to represent that.
Yeah,
we have such a stigma of just how we're supposed to look.
Yeah, like you see a lot of like track stars, soccer players, even hoopers. You'll see Habesha, but you never really like see like gym influencers that are Habesha. At least from at least other than that one person like in that area, like that goes to my school, I've never seen anyone else.
You've been in all stages from beginning till now.
Yeah.
So like, I think that's what makes you that much more inspiring and that much more respectable too with what you do. Because if you just started off, let's say at 160 or something, like, that's cool, but you started from the depths of like, especially with your videos. I remember when I first saw how you look like without seeing your history.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no way, this has probably always been like that.
Yeah.
I saw the thing. Oh my gosh. I'm like, this is the perfect person.
Yeah.
And then to be on the podcast. And yeah, it's just the perfect thing that East Africans need to see.
Yeah.
That's all I need to see.
Like, we're just getting started, bro. Like, it's just the beginning, Like, literally, I haven't even, like, as I said, like, I've only been working out for a year. Like, the gym content's only been, like, 6 months. Like, we're just getting started. Like, I have such a long way to go.
Yeah.
And, like, there's, like, I have a lot of, like, big ideas and, like, big plans, like, for the future. To do with this. So, like, like, this is, like, we're just getting started, bro.
Yes, sir. I'm very curious to see how, like, it flourishes and grows.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it as well.
Up from here.
Yeah.
In your content, do you see it as like, how do you categorize it in your brain? Is it like a hobby, a job, a career, a side hustle? Like, how do you categorize it?
So, at first it was a hobby, right? But as of recently, like I'd say the past 3-4 months, I've actually been like trying to take it serious and just like trying to like turn it into a career.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I think a lot of people in the DMV have also had the similar mindset too.
yeah.
That being said, I'm curious, when people view your content,
Mm-hmm.
how do you want them to walk away feeling? Is it like motivated, inspired? Like what's that?
Of course,
feeling?
yeah. Like I want them to feel motivated because I feel like just like as a human being, like you should want to go to the gym. You should want to be fit. Like you should want to take care of your body. You know, like I think your body is something that's very precious and it's something that you should take care of it. You know, you shouldn't just like let yourself just go and just get fat or like you know, like you should. It's something that you should be taken care of. You know, so yeah.
Like treat it like a temple.
Exactly, treat it like a temple.
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah. And I think a lot of people that are East African, when they see your content, you kind of like outwork the genetics.
Yeah.
In a way. So I think that's what people want to know about your regimen. Like, what's your TikTok? What's your training regimen?
So I try to train when I'm lifting. I try to lift very heavy.
Very heavy. Okay.
Yeah, and try to progressively increase the weight.
Mm-hmm.
Try to increase it like between every like 2 to 3 weeks. Try to increase the weight. I did start off skinny, so like I try to eat more so I can get bigger.
Yeah.
And like keep my protein high. And honestly, like a lot of it is really like just as much as working out is important, also keeping your diet is also very important.
That's
and
true.
I feel like a lot of people, they tend to forget about the dieting, but it's very important, you know?
It's just that, and then like sleep too.
Exactly. Yeah, sleeping is also very important because if you're not sleeping, you're not going to grow, you know?
I saw that on one of your TikToks. You did like, was it 5 tips or something?
Yeah.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know you shared a little bit to me yesterday about like why you started. So for the people out there, when did fitness first enter your life as a whole? Like, how did that look like?
So like growing up, I've always played a lot of sports. Like I was always an active kid growing up.
Yeah.
So I was already like somewhat fit. Like I never really like I was very skinny, but I wasn't like, I was still like I was pretty fit, you know, but I was just pretty skinny. And like
Image
I
right
was,
here. Image right here.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I was pretty skinny, but like I always wanted to like be bigger than what I was. Like I felt like I was just like, I looked like just too fragile, you know? Like I just wanted to be bigger.
Like Miss King?
Yeah. Yeah.
I get
like
that a lot.
Yeah. And then like I would work out every now and then. Like I'd go to the gym and lift some weights, maybe for like 2 weeks and then just stop, or like I'd lift for like a month and then I would stop. Like I remember like every summer when the Planet Fitness, like the free pass came out for the teenagers.
Yeah.
I would just go during the summertime. I would lift for like maybe like a month straight, and then I just want to lift for the rest of the summer or the rest of the year.
Oh,
that's kind of how it was. January 2025, I was like, okay, from now on, I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna lift, and I'm gonna actually like take it serious. Me and my boy, we we're like, yeah, we're gonna lock in from now, and we're just gonna start lifting, you know. And then, bro, like, I would say like, I was going to the gym like every single day. I would like be blending the protein shakes, like the milk, the bananas, the peanut butter.
And you put the egg too. I can't believe why. I don't understand how people do that.
No, I promise you, you're not gonna. Yeah, my fault. I promise you, you're not gonna taste the egg. Like,
but don't you feel the egg? Like,
no, you don't. I promise you, you don't feel it. Like, I've drinking it without it and with it, and it tastes the exact same. I promise.
I might have to try that. Man.
Try it, bro. I'm trying to tell you, and it's extra protein.
Yeah.
So, dude, I was blending it, and I would drink like 2 or 3 of those every single day.
2 or 3 of the thing that I just saw on the TikTok.
Yeah, the blend. I would drink 2 or 3 every day.
So it's like a cup of milk, like 2 scoops of powder.
Yeah, no, I was, well, depending on the serving of the powder, it would either be 1 to 2, and then peanut butter, the egg, oats, banana. I'll put like a teaspoon of olive oil.
Okay.
Is there honey? And honey, yeah, I put honey because honey like sweetens it, makes it like taste really good. So I would, but like honestly, like all I would really taste, I would really taste was just like the protein powder. What's it called? The protein powder flavor. So whether it's like vanilla, chocolate, or whatever, and the bananas and a little bit of the peanut butter. And if I put too much honey, I'll taste a little bit of honey too.
Yeah.
But the honey like sweetens it and makes it like taste not as bad.
It does.
Yeah.
That's true. Side topic.
Yeah.
Chocolate. Vanilla,
Chocolate or vanilla?
strawberry?
Vanilla. I like vanilla.
Vanilla?
I like vanilla personally. I like vanilla.
Okay, I want chocolate though.
You like chocolate more? Chocolate's not bad.
I feel like vanilla you can do more with. I feel like.
Yeah, for sure.
With peanut. Oh, you said you put peanut butter in there.
Yeah, because peanut butter has like a really good amount of protein in it. So
yeah,
I put peanut butter as well. And then I think vanilla with the peanut butter is a better mix than vanilla with chocolate, in my opinion. Have you ever tried it with peanut butter?
Vanilla with peanut butter?
Yeah.
No.
Have you tried it with the chocolate though?
Yes. Tastes like Reese's.
Bro, try with the vanilla, bro. I'm putting you on.
I'm gonna have to.
So yeah, and then on top of that, I was eating like 3-4 meals a day. Yeah, like I was eating a lot, and then.
Wait, so what were you doing in the gym specifically?
Like workout wise?
What was your split, or like was there a split?
Yeah, I was doing like push pull legs.
PPL. Okay.
Yeah, I was doing push pull, and then I was doing I was doing SARMs as well, because I had like my arms was like the weakest, not the weak, like the smallest part of my body, and I was like, bro, like I was like, yo, like I gotta grow these, you know?
Yeah.
So I started working a lot on my shoulders and on my back, because like what I realized, like if I can get my shoulders and back bigger, that's what's gonna actually like change my frame and make me actually look bigger. So I was just training my shoulders, my arms. So yeah, I had a specific day where I was just training shoulders and just my arms. So like my biceps, triceps.
Oh, so
my
PPO
forearms.
and then arms.
Yeah, and arms.
Okay, good.
And I was just doing that like every day.
And 6 out of 7 or 7 out of 7?
Sometimes 7 out of 7, bro.
You serious?
Yeah. Sometimes I don't even take a break day. Like,
dang.
Yeah. But like, yeah, sometimes 7 out of 7, sometimes 6 out of 7. So
Stop. How do you keep that consistency? Or do you still have that level of consistency?
I still have that level of consistency.
Wow.
There was a time where I was getting inconsistent, and I like started seeing like a decline in my progress. And then bro, like some of my friends, they were like, yo, Omar, bro, like you look skinnier, bro.
Oh, I hate that feeling when your friends start to realize it.
Yeah, when they start to realize it. So then, but when like, I like it when people criticize me, because it's like that just, I don't take it as offense. Like I take that as motivation to improve myself. So I was like, okay, I need to lock back in, and then I locked back in, and then I progressed. So
yeah.
So ever since that, I had to lock back in. I had to lock back in. So
what's like a moment that makes you feel like I need to lock back in? Is it like you can't lift something, or your mom realizes something, or I'm trying to think.
Either if my friends notice that I'm getting like, there's like a decline. Let's say I'm lifting a certain weight and I can't do it a certain day. That's where I'm like, yeah, I need to lock back in. Like,
okay.
You know?
So what got you first into it was like you just wanted to get healthy. You're just tired of being.
Yeah, I just wanted to get bigger. Like I've always wanted to be like, you know, jacked and stuff. I'm not gonna say I didn't care. I obviously did care, but I just procrastinated a lot. I just procrastinated. Like I'd be looking back now and I'm like, yo, like I wish I started when I was like 15, 16, you know? Yeah. Like I started when I was like 18 going into 19.
Yeah, you're still fairly like new to it.
Yeah.
I mean, so you said you had a history of boxing, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about that. Like, so you shifted from boxing to more like weightlifting.
So yeah, I started in 7th grade. So I was 12 going into 13. And then I stopped right before I turned 19. So I was like 18. So for one, as I said, my hand, like I did injure my hand previously. And then that kind of made me not want to do it as much, just because like, it wasn't like a one-time injury. It was like every time, like, it was just like, it was every time I'd get back, like I would heal for a little bit, I'd get back, it's still hurting. Yeah. You know? So yeah, but then after I stopped, I was like, okay, this is like I might as well just use this opportunity to just like get bigger, you know? Yeah. Because like when you're boxing, like you have to cut weight and all that. So you can't really like bulk and box at the same time, you know? Because you have to cut weight and make weight and stuff. Yeah. So after that, I was like, I might as well just use this opportunity to bulk. So that's what I did. And then I started seeing results like pretty quick, like maybe like by like my 3rd, 4th month.
That's like... Yeah. unrealistic. That's ridiculous. How do you get progress like that quick? I don't know.
I'd say
because
maybe
I saw the TikTok. You said, 3-4 months of progress or something.
Yeah.
Can't believe that.
I think it's because I was eating a lot and I was keeping my protein very high while not eating like fatty foods. Like I was eating like pretty healthy as well as keeping my protein high, and I was also lifting heavy.
Yeah.
And I think lifting heavy is really gonna not only get you stronger, but it's gonna get you a lot bigger.
Yeah. So that being said, if you grew that quick, I've always had this question of people who grew quick.
Yeah.
I feel like it does something to your identity a little bit. No, like
In terms
for
of
me,
what?
I think I've been like really skinny for a long time.
Yeah.
And then once I started getting like some muscle, I still feel like my skinny self, and it like inhibits this like body dysmorphia a little bit.
Yeah.
So do you still feel like this image up here, the skinny image up here, or do you still feel like who you are right now? If that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, definitely I feel like I've gotten bigger, yeah. But I don't really realize how much progress I make until like I'm just one day just scrolling on my phone and I'm just looking at like through my camera roll and I'm just looking at like old pictures of myself like during like high school or like during like my time like when I graduated and stuff, and I'm like I really was like pretty skinny, you know.
Yeah.
But when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm just like I don't want to be like satisfied, you know. Like I feel like you can always be bigger, look better, and yeah, like I feel like you can always there's always something you could improve on.
Exactly.
To keep it short. So yeah, like there's always something you can improve on. So because the moment you get satisfied and just comfortable, that's when you start to let yourself go. So yeah.
Is that the mindset that you use to like
that's the mindset I've always had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Where did that originate from? Is that like family or just
I don't know, like I've just always been like this, you know.
Okay. Because not a lot of people are like, I think comfort is the biggest killer. Like being satisfied and like liking the way you are. There should always be something that
you want
irks
to
you a
work
little
on.
bit. Yeah. So I don't see a lot of people like that. I commend you for it.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Moving into like the content. What does your creative process look like from the second you have an idea to the second you hit upload? Like, how do you record? What do you do in the gym? Is it a lot of B-roll? What's like the process?
So I have a tripod, so that's what I use to record my videos. To find ideas, honestly, like sometimes like it's a lot of different ways. Like sometimes I'll just think of stuff and just note it down, write it down, and so I don't forget. If anything ever just comes up on my brain, if I see something on my For You page that I really like I'll try to not copy it like completely, but just try to like recreate it in a way and just make it like in my own way. Sometimes even, bro, like I'll just like go to ChatGPT and just be like, sometimes like you got to, bro, like it's there for a reason, so like you know, you might as well take advantage of it.
Especially if you're doing it on your own, like what you're doing.
Exactly, yeah. So I'll like ask it like questions of like video ideas and stuff that I can make, and just it will give me like a huge list, and I'll just see what I like, and from what I like, I'll like record those ideas.
Solid. Yeah, I think like your content is, because I was just peeping it this morning too. Yeah, like it's a variety, which is cool. Yeah, like sometimes it's like motivating and you put like text up and it helps people. Others it's like tips. Others is your transformation. So it's like a whole bubble of like who you are as a person, I guess.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's good content.
Yeah, appreciate you.
It's good. When you look at other people's content, is there like a specific content that you're going for? Like what's like the vibe that you're going for? Is it like another creator specifically that you prefer to replicate, or is it just
no, it's not anyone specifically. Like I just look at a video that comes across my feed, and if I like it, like I'll save it and just try to recreate it in my own way.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't try to overcomplicate it, or I don't like try to copy a specific influencer. It's just like I just go by like a video that I like, really. Yeah. And yeah.
Solid. Yeah. My next question for you: do you ever feel, because I feel like a lot of people see you, like your physique is technically your content. Yeah. So do you ever feel like pressure to upkeep your physique, to upkeep your content as well, if that makes sense?
No, I don't ever feel pressure for that. No, because like at the end of the day, before content, before anything, I'm doing it for myself.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Keep cooking.
Yeah, I'm doing it for myself. Like, I'm not doing it for other people to watch it or anything. But of course, like, when you are able to build a good physique, and like the way I look at it, like, if I really like working out this much, I might as well get paid to do it. You know, like, I might as well, like, you know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, this is something that I love to do, and I love trying to like help other people and like just like help other people just become like better versions of themselves, especially in terms of gym wise. So why not turn that into a career? Like, why not, you know? But at the end of the day, like, before any of that, I am doing it for myself. So I'll never feel pressure to maintain like a certain look or a physique or anything, you know? So yeah.
Great. Yeah. Solid. Yeah. That's good. It's like an expression of who you are.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good. Just a question. That was all. I'm curious. Oh, the question we all want to ask. So you're Eritrean.
Yeah.
What do you eat at home to get, like, because I'm sure there's like injera, ambasha, you know, all the spices and all the whatnot.
Yeah.
Do you implement that in your diet, or do you exclude it because it's just not what you need? Curious.
I mean, it's not, I don't eat like, obviously, like, damn, that's a good question.
This is for myself too. I just want to know.
Like, I be eating, like, I feel like there are some Habesha foods that you can eat that's good for you, like thibs, for example. Like, that's pretty good. That is high in protein. But honestly, like, a lot of it does have a lot of fat and stuff too. But I be eating like rice, chicken, ground beef, eggs, fish. Fish is also really good for you. It's high in protein. It's also good for your brain.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, that's mainly like what I eat. So yeah. And then like also like pasta with chicken.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's a good combo.
Yeah.
Okay. That being said, in the Habesha community, this is funny for me. My mom doesn't like me like looking too jacked.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, do any of your parents feel that way?
Yeah, they do.
They do?
They do. Like, it's actually so funny because like since last semester, like since my fall semester, I gained about like 15-20 pounds, and then when I came back for break, and then I was like, I took my hoodie off, I was just wearing like a shirt, right? And then my mom just looked at me, she was like you're just getting too big, like you need to stop. And then I was just like, bro, like, and then I don't know, like, they don't really like the fact that I'm getting too big, but I mean, they're not like super against it, you know? But they do, like, I think they would prefer for me to be a bit smaller.
I'm curious why they feel that way. Like, my parents, the same thing too.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just like a cultural thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's
and
funny.
I don't know, like, I guess like, cause like, you know, like back home, I don't think there's like a lot of people are like built like the same way. So like when they see someone like bigger, they're just not used to that, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Have you gone back home?
I have not. No, unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
But one day. One day I will. Yeah.
I remember when I went a couple years ago, and like I was a couple pounds heavier, and I had more muscle. And like when they saw me, it's just like, dang, like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was about to say you taking all the food, but that's messed up. That's a lot. But they're just like, dang, it's like a big difference. So I'm curious how I was.
It would be if I went back. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, now that we know how your like family reacted and the community reacted, how have people in your close friends list like have reacted to your content?
Oh, they show a lot of support. Yeah, they show a lot of support. Like, I remember like my first video that I ever posted, like, bro, just all my friends were just commenting on it, like just showing support. Like they would be sending me my videos, that video, they would send it to me, and they'd be like, yo, like, we need to like hit the gym together, and like they'll ask me for tips and stuff, and they'll just like, yeah, and they're like, when I see stuff like that makes me like motivated to like want to keep doing what I'm doing. Yeah. So yeah. But I've never, like, no one has ever really, like, tried to, like, if any of my friends have ever tried to, like, troll me or, like, you know, they always support. So yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm very grateful.
That's great. Let me think of all my friends that be trolling me on this one.
Yeah,
that's good though. It's good to have like a solid foundation of people around you.
Of course.
That being said, in the DMV, how has it been like connecting with other creators or fitness creators or just like any other creator that you were thinking of working with or working out in the DMV? Like, how's it like being in the DMV as a fitness creator in your eyes?
Honestly, every creator that I've talked to or that I've worked with were very nice people, very easy to talk to. And they're all like upcoming just like me. And yeah, like they're all very easy to talk to, very like nice people. Like,
I agree.
And yeah, like I've had like a couple of my videos before, and yeah, like I've had great lifts with them, great workouts with them, and yeah. So it's honestly like we all just try to like help each other out. Like we all want to see each other grow and just become successful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can tell that about you. Like after the workout, yesterday, he was on his way to go support somebody else. So
yeah,
putting that out there. But yeah, it's really important that we all like support each other in the DMV.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of that, unfortunately, but when I do see it, it's really strong.
Of course,
it's good.
yeah.
It's important too. So we know how building a physique kind of changed the way other people. Does building a physique change the way other people see you?
See me?
Yeah.
From what I've noticed, I feel like to a certain extent, right? Like I think they see me more as like somebody that they want to it's just someone like they like people now, like especially like people like maybe like from high school that I haven't talked to in a while. If they ever come across my video, like they'll ask me for tips and stuff. So I guess maybe in that type of way. And yeah, that's really about it from what I've noticed, at least.
Okay. And have you seen yourself differently after working out more?
Yeah, I'd say I've seen myself a little differently. Like I'm definitely more like confident, because like also the gym for me is it's also about building muscle, but it's also like it's just somewhere like where like I'm like just like peaceful at. Like that's like where like if I'm like stressing through something, right, that's like something that I do to relieve myself from that, or like one of the things that I do. Just go to the gym, go work out, and that's like how I escape just reality, you know? Yeah.
Dang. What are some other things that you like to express or outlet, like other outlets of yours?
Like like what do you mean?
Like the gym is kind of like your outlet where you can kind of like just be you, forget about the world a little bit. Are there other parts in your life, like drawing, for instance?
Yeah, drawing. Other stuff that I like to do, I like going on walks.
Me too.
Yeah, I love going on walks, just like playing sports also. That's something that I really like to, like just like going to go play soccer with like my boys, or just playing basketball, you know? Yeah. Stuff like that. And yeah.
There was a question about pressure to maintain a physique for men. I feel like men have a pressure to I want to read the question correctly because I don't want to say this incorrectly. Oh, do you think young men today feel pressure to look a certain way physically? I have my say on this, but I'll let you go first, unless you want some time to think on it.
What do you think?
I think a lot of men do feel pressure to like upkeep a physique, including me. Like for me, I think it's a good pressure though. Yeah. Like if, for protecting future family and stuff like that. Like if my alarm goes on, boom, it's time to go to the gym. And like I'm feeling a little lazy, I don't want to go. Yeah. Automatically, I think like my future. This is over far, but like my future wife or my daughter or a kid like under the car or something. And it's like, all right, it's time to go. Gotta get it. But it's a good pressure. Yeah. So I'm curious, do you ever feel something like that?
I feel like it shouldn't even be a pressure though. It should be a standard. That should be a standard. Like you should want to go to the gym. You should want to get fit. You should want to be strong. Like you're a man. That's what you have to do. Yeah. And not even just as a man, just as a human being. Like you should want to look fit and be able to like be strong, you know? Like I remember there was this one time I was coming across a video on my feed, and this lady, she was carrying a stroller and she had her kid in it, and then she falls down and she trips, and she wasn't very fit. And She tries to run after it, but she couldn't run, and she's like falling over. She's falling over. She couldn't run, and then the kid is going directly towards the street, and he's about to hit the car, and then another man was able to save the kid. Fortunately, I was about to say unfortunately. Fortunately, yeah. He was that's funny. Yeah. Fortunately, he was able to save him.
Clipped.
Yeah, but like, imagine that man wasn't there. Like,
cooked.
Yeah, it would have been cooked for that baby. Like, you have to. That should be just like a standard. Like, it's just like waking up and brushing your teeth, or waking up to go eat breakfast. You know, like that should just be like something that's in your routine. You don't even have to go every day. Like at least like 3 times a week, 2-3 times a week. Like just to like be fit and like, yeah, like, you know, that should just be like a routine that's very necessary in your life, I think.
How do you have that mindset? Like from it being just a thing in your schedule to like, this is just a lifestyle, you know?
So once I started, I was like, okay, I'm going to lock in. I'm going to go to the gym. And I started seeing that progress.
Yeah.
I was like, I want more. And then, you know, I want more and I want more and I want more. And it's just like it's like a never ending, like, it's kind of like an addiction, you know? Like, it's kind of like, but a good addiction. Like, it's like once I see like some progress, like that makes me want to keep on going. You know, it just makes me want to see like how far I can really take this, you know? So, yeah.
That hunger, I like it. Yeah. I think a lot of people a long time ago, physiques a long time ago are not the same now.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Yeah.
Why do you think that is? I'm curious. I mean, it's just an open-ended question, but
I feel like because of the way technology is now, everything is a lot easier to do. Like, I can't like really think of an example off the top of my head, but like I feel like back then people were a lot more active, right? Just because there was obviously less technology. But now it's like so easy to do things. Like I can literally just DoorDash some food and it'll come literally right to my crib. Yeah. You know, like that's just one of the many examples. Like I don't have to do as much, you know? I could just be laying in bed all day, just DoorDash some food and literally just walk like 10 steps and just get my food, like, you know? Yeah. So yeah, like I think back then, because of there was a lot less technology back then, people were a lot more fit, you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like whenever I compare old physiques to now, it's like night and day difference.
But I also think that people who work out now and people who worked out back then, like the people's physiques now is better. Yeah. Just because there's so much like more information on ways to diet and ways to lift and ways to work out to like improve your physique. The people now that work out, what I've realized consistently, have better physiques than people who worked out back in the day. Just because there's like so much more information now. Yeah. Dang.
That's got me thinking. I think a long time ago they did also have that mindset where working out is a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
Now it's more of a chore.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder why? Maybe because we're all just like super occupied with like technology. I don't know.
Yeah. And I feel like people are just like a bit more lazy nowadays than back then.
Yeah. But moving forward. Random side question. Do you take any... You're not on roids, obviously. I was about to say like natural enhancements. Like I know people take ashwagandha or they take creatine or they take...
Bro, it's funny you asked this, bro. Literally up until December, I was scared to take creatine. And then I started taking it. And I'm not gonna lie, like it made a pretty big difference. Like I got a lot bigger. I gained a lot of weight. And I also got a lot stronger. Yeah. And I made very like thorough research on it because I was always too scared to take it. So I made a lot of research on it and realized that it's, you know, it's not too bad. So yeah.
I was always paranoid to take creatine. Yeah.
Nah,
I'm new to it.
Yeah. I mean, have you taken it before?
Yeah.
Are you taking it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just getting back into it after like a year.
For real?
Off. And then starting 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's also good for your brain too.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah. I did a lot of I was terrified.
I was terrified from taking it as well.
Even when I did take it and I felt like a little pain, I thought that was it.
Yeah. I feel as long as you're drinking a lot of water, it's gonna be good. Well, the moment if you don't drink any water, then that's what is gonna damage you. But as long as you're staying hydrated, you're drinking at least a gallon a day, you'll be fine.
That being said, how do you work out during Ramadan? I feel like it's a lot of...
Okay, so either I work out right before I break my fast, or I work out like after I break my fast, like after I get a good meal in. Working out before you break your fast, like right before you break your fast, is actually the fastest way to burn fat. So if you want to get like leaner and stuff, like that's the best time to work out. But I know like it is harder because you don't have any food in your system, you don't have water, so I kind of just like lower the volume a bit, and not train as hard as I normally would train if I'm fasting. So obviously my energy is going to be a lot lower, and even when I break my fast, like I haven't been eating all day, so I'm still gonna not have as much energy. Also, like when I tend to struggle with this. Like when I break my fast, like I just eat too much at once, and then I'm just like so tired and just like so like fatigued and bloated because I ate too much.
Yeah.
But I've been working on it now. And then yeah, sometimes I do train after I break my fast. But typically I train after I break my fast.
Yeah, because when we were training, I was like, oh my gosh, he's not drinking any water, and I just realized. First about your training too, like, it wasn't really long, but it was intense. Yeah. So that's why you implement like supersets.
I made it a bit shorter last workout just because like I was fasting as well too.
That's true. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
So I try to like lower it a little bit, but for that specific day that we were doing for pull day, I don't do too much because like I feel like that's already like my strong point. Yeah. So like there's like other body parts I need to work on more to like catch up. So yeah. Like
legs, for instance, how do you like outwork the East African leg? I need to know the answer now.
Bro, I mean, I do a lot of squats, a lot of leg press. I go very heavy on them. Leg curls as well. Leg curls is also really good for your quads. Your calves is it's hard.
I can't escape the calves.
Yeah, those you can't really like. I mean, you can grow them obviously, but like if you have naturally like very thin calves, they're not gonna get much thinner. Yeah. But like obviously doing like calf raises, doing calf raises on the leg machine as well. It's also pretty good.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you should try those.
On the leg press, right?
Yeah, on the leg press. Yeah, like you keep like the ball on, of your foot like on the edge of it, and then you just like go on your tippy toes. Those are pretty good. I'll go on like the calf raise machine, where it's like they put the shoulder pad on you, like the little shoulder pad thing. Yeah. And I'll do it with like one foot and then the other foot, and then both foot at the same time.
Dang.
Yeah.
So of the workouts, what's your favorite workout?
What's my favorite workout?
Yeah. If you were to pick one.
Bench press.
Bench? Okay.
Yeah, I like doing bench press. Yeah. I like doing bench press. Yeah. That's what I would say my favorite, bench press. Okay.
What are the numbers? Max. You wanna release them or no? It's up to you.
I haven't maxed out in a minute, but it's been a couple months now. But last time I maxed out, I hit 245.
That's solid.
Yeah. You know, it could be better, but yeah. I didn't really start benching frequently till recently. Like the past maybe like 3 months, 4 months, I started benching like more often because I do want to get it up, because like on like certain chest exercises, I'll actually like be doing a lot more, and I'm like, you know, it should even out more on my bench, but we're working on it. So yeah,
that's good. No, 245. Once you pass 225, then your friends won't send you TikToks. 225 allegations.
Yeah.
There are some people that are just good at one machine. Yeah, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like I know someone that was a lot skinnier than me, benched double me, but I'm curious, like, but he just went to the bench like a lot throughout the week. So.
I mean, yeah, obviously, like if you bench more, your bench will go up. Also with bench, like there is a lot of technique that goes into it. So if you have like really, really good technique, you'll also be able to bench a lot more. Yeah. Obviously. So yeah.
Side funny question. I know I'm just bouncing from back left and right.
Nah, you're good.
Curious. Favorite cheat meal? I was just thinking about it right now. Favorite cheat meal. I'm thinking about, when you said something else earlier, I was thinking about Dwayne Johnson's like 12 pancake cheat meal. I'm curious what your cheat meal.
That's crazy.
That's gonna be you one day, trust.
Favorite cheat meal. I like eating there's a lot, bro. Like there's a lot of junk food that I like to eat, but I just do not eat it. I like eating pizza, burgers, fried chicken, like all that, you know, French fries. I love French fries. I don't try. I stay away from all that though. Like you can't be. It's like too much fat, too much sodium. Like yeah, you gotta stay away from that.
As you should. Yeah. Just to reaffirm and to attest to Omar's working out. Like I said, worked out with him yesterday, and like you put the work in. Yeah, I can tell. I've seen you literally put the work in. I'm just like, dang, like he's not on roids. This is actually like
Nah, I would. Taking roids is crazy. I would never do that.
That's good. I was just like, dang, like he's actually like he's about it. Like what he posts, he puts in the work.
Yeah.
And I felt that in my muscles the morning after. I was tired, but yeah, you put in the work. I commend you for that.
Yeah.
Is there like any like advice you have for anyone out there that's like that's trying to get into fitness influencing, that's also East African?
Yeah. For one, if you're seeing yourself being stagnant and like not growing as much as you want to grow, don't let that affect you. Sooner or later, if you keep being consistent, your time will come eventually. Instead of letting that affect you, why don't you look at look at like your content, look at other famous people's contents, and see what you're doing wrong. Why is your videos not doing well, or why are you not getting the followers that you want to get? And then make a change. But consistency is very important. Like, you have to be consistent. You have to be going to the gym. You have to be posting a lot in order to get to where you want to get to. So yeah, that's an advice that I would give.
Solid. I feel like you learned a lot of patience along the way. I could tell.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you do learn a lot of patience. Doing, especially like in that field specifically, you will learn a lot of patience.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a segment that we do called Dive and Deliver. I don't know if you've seen my episodes. It's a little surprise. Okay, so what we do is there's like a bunch of snippets of paper in here. I haven't told you this before. His reaction right here is live. There's a bunch of snippets of paper in here. Each of them has like a question. Some are juicy, some are funny, some are normal. You close your eyes, you put your hand in it, you pick it out. I'll pick one out too. You read it, and you have to answer it.
All right.
Oh, my fault.
So I close my eyes, right?
You can. Well, as long as you just don't look inside. I'll go after you.
All right. So do I start right now?
Yeah. Read it out loud.
What's something you're proud of but don't talk about?
Okay.
That's a good question. Something that I'm proud of but I don't talk about. I'd say I'm pretty proud of like just the relationships I have with other people, especially with my family and with my friends. Like, I think I have a very like good circle around me, like good people around me. And yeah, like I would say that's like one thing that I'm very proud about to have in my life. And yeah, like it's very like fortunate for me.
Solid.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah. I can tell that you value good community.
Of course, yeah, of course. It's very important.
Yeah.
Like, you are who you surround yourself with at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Okay, my turn. Hopefully I didn't get a bad one. What part of your personality do you hide the most? Oh, shit. Okay. What part of your personality do you hide the most? As like goofy as I am on the outside, I have a really stern and serious side to me. That's like,
I can't even imagine that, bro.
See, even like that reaction, people don't even. I'm like violently hard on myself. It's like really like it's borderline insane, borderline delusional, but it's like I'm hungry to get to the next step type of dude.
I respect that.
So if you were to like walk past my room on the desk, I'm not eating all day. I'm sweating. I'm editing. I'm like not talking to nobody. So I do have like that cold side. Stems from wanting to outwork who I once was. Who was just really little.
Yeah.
And belittled a lot. So just wanting to outwork that little kid.
That's what's up. I respect it.
I think I hide it a lot.
Yeah.
Wow, what an answer. Okay. Nice. Took a deep turn.
Yeah, that was a really good answer. Are we doing more of those?
We should do one. Do you want to do another?
Yeah, why not?
First time, first guess. He's actually like, okay. Mind you, these might be like
crazy.
I'm gonna go with you.
All right, bet. What's the worst advice you ever followed?
Ooh. I'm sure you've gotten a lot of advice with your content.
Yeah. Advice like with my gym or just overall in life?
Overall.
Yeah, I do have one. Like, I'll see, like, people will tell you, oh, you're so young. You have so much time. You don't need to stress about anything. You have so much time. Like, you still have so much life to live. Like, dude, like, I want to get where I want to get to while I'm young. Like, I don't want to get to where I'm like 40 years old, 50 years old. Like, then what's there, you know? Like, I want to be able to enjoy my life while I'm in my 20s, in my early 30s, you know? Like, I have to stress myself, you know? Like, I want to get to where I want to get to. I want to be financially free. Like, I want to be able to retire my parents. I want to be able to have generational wealth. Like, I want to be able to give back to my country. I want, like, none of my family to ever have to work again in their life. Why would I want to wait till I'm 50, 60 years old to do that? Like, I don't want to wait till by the time I'm 40, 50 years old, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
You know, like, I want to be driving like a freaking, like, sorry. I want to be driving like a Trackhawk, like, while I'm like in my 20s. Like, now when I'm like 60. I don't want to be able to drive like an M3 while I'm in my 20s, not when I'm in my 60s, you know? I want to be able to not have to worry about bills and stuff when I'm in my 30s or when I'm in my 40s. Like, I don't have to worry about that. I don't want any of my kids to have to worry about, like, how they're going to be able to pay for their college tuition, you know? Like, I want, like, for my kids to be able to have a better life than me, you know? Just growing up. Like, I don't want to wait till I'm like 30 just to, like, know what I want to do, you know? Like, you have to know what you want to do at the age of 15, 16, 17, you know? Like, I feel like, so, yeah, that's what I would say is the worst advice I ever got.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I get that a lot, too.
Yeah, like, I hate when people be like, you're too young, like, you have so much, like, to think about and stuff. Like, bro, like, I want to get to where I want to get to right now, you know?
Yeah. And some people don't understand that.
Yeah, some people don't understand that.
Yeah, time is limited.
Exactly,
very fast, too.
And time, it's very fast. Like, you'll blink and you're, like, already 30, 40 years old, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Solid answer. That was good.
Appreciate you.
All right.
Now your turn.
What's something you want to be remembered for? Oh my gosh.
That's a good question.
Inspirational questions. Wonder who made these. Oh my god. I believe that there's like a childhood self inside of everybody.
Yeah.
Right? So if I spark that within them, or that creative side, or just that colorful side within them, I notice that it makes people feel alive. Right? So I want to be remembered for sparking that within people. Like lighting that switch within them. Or lighting the flame is what I'm trying to say. So I want to be remembered for making people feel like themselves and feel comfortable, and providing a home and a space where people can be themselves like you.
Yeah, that's what's up.
This content, like, people see your content, they see you in the front face, they see what you do, but no one really knows why you do it. Yeah. No, everyone wears like Nike, or we're both wearing Nike, but no one really knows like the come up of Nike. Exactly. Or like I started with one man in a desk or stuff like that, which makes you appreciate the art that much more. So I want to be remembered for bringing meaning to things that we oversee, and that we overlook, because we say life isn't that deep, but life is that deep. Yeah, it is. Life is deep. So I want to be remembered for bringing light to the overseen moments and the overseen things about ourselves. Yeah, that's a great answer. Yeah, thank you. I had to lock in on that one. But it's one of the things I want to be remembered for. Yeah. Okay. All right. Having the liver. Okay. Good. How do you feel? How was the episode? I liked it, bro. Like, I'm very happy to be here, you know? Yeah, I'm very, like, happy that you like hit me up and told me to come here, you know? Yeah. The way the circumstances and how we met, we won't go on. But yeah, I'm very glad you're here. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's crazy how we went from there to here. Yeah, it is. But what was I gonna say? Thank you for joining the show. Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me. For sharing your process, and yeah, it's an honor to have you in the chair. You're a perfect person to have on the seat. Yeah, it's an honor to be here. And yeah, if you guys want Omar's socials down below, down below, check him out. Very good content. Any last things on your chest? I feel like I just want to say thanks for having me. I'm very happy to be here. And I mean, as I said like earlier, for any like young like people who are trying to, you know, get into fitness and stuff, just
take your time. Don't ever be satisfied, you know, because there's always something you can work on, and like you can, like, the sky's the limit with that, you know.
Yeah.
And with anything in life, honestly, like that you want to get to, just like don't procrastinate on it, and just remember, like, time goes very fast, so don't ever think you're too young, because there's gonna be a point where you're not.
Yeah.
And so yeah.
Right. Absolutely right.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for joining the show, Omar. I
right.
appreciate it. This was a really good podcast.
Yeah.
First person, dive and deliver twice. Never had that before.
Yeah.
But yeah, without further ado, thank you guys for watching the episode. If you guys agree with what we said, let us know in the comments. If you disagree with what we said, let us know in the comments. If you relate, let us know in the comments. But without further ado, thank you guys for watching the podcast. I'm gonna catch you guys. Peace.
Peace.